The mature hops extract was discovered in 1953. And this is significant because this product is not hops. Everybody that wants to look up and Google hops, they will find all kinds of different things that it does for you, or they're going to find it on Amazon or on eBay or wherever else, but they're not going to find the mature hops extract. So it's very important that we understand the differences, and the difference is just this. Hops is literally just the extract from the flower, and it's typically in a dried state, so that's very important as well, and it just gets the phytoestrogen of that particular product, and it has a very high sedative effect. So I want you to understand that component first, because why so many people want to talk about hops and how hops does this and hops does that, and you can't take hops if you have this and that. It's so different. Okay, so the mature hops extract literally is just pulling 3 bitter acids out of this particular herb. So again, as an herbalist, we use different components of different parts of each plant to help people individually. So when you understand that component, please understand why it's so different, why it does 2 totally different things, and why this discovery of the mature hops extract is so profound. So in 1953, this particular extract was discovered, but it cost $1 million a gallon to produce. So there was no getting this out into the masses so that people could experience the goodness with this. But because it was discovered then, scientists and doctors and researchers were able to start clinical studies doing all of the tests they needed on humans and obviously animals and things like that. But it's the human double-blind clinical trials that got me excited when I saw this and what it does for people. The proof is in the pudding, because it attacks and burns and goes after visceral fat. Visceral fat is the bad fat that surrounds all of our organs, hides out under the skin, and what it does is it holds on to all of the toxins that our bodies take in. So you get your toxins from the air you breathe, the food you eat, and the water you drink. When your body gets toxins, it does not know what to do with it. So instead of expelling it, it stores it, because again, it doesn't know what to do with it. When you put things in your body, it knows what to do with it for energy, and that's it. So because it doesn't know, it stores it in the visceral fat, and then that storage in the visceral fat turns into inflammation. Toxins turn into inflammation. Inflammation turns into different symptoms. Symptoms turn into different diseases. And that is why there's so many different names of different illnesses all over the place. And it all stems back to just this. It stems back to toxins that give birth to inflammation, that give birth to different symptoms, that give birth to different diseases. So you need to understand that, because this is why this particular extract is so powerful, why it's creating such massive waves. It's not just weight loss, my friends. We're talking about visceral fat, the stored toxin fat. And these clinical studies prove that it burns that visceral fat for 9.5 hours. And people are getting such profound results because they're getting rid of all the toxins that are causing the issues, are causing the inflammation, and that is why it's been amazing. So when we take the 3 bitter acids in any liquid, it doesn't matter if it's hot or cold, do not put it in a protein shake. And this is why, because it'll probably stick to the side and you won't get it all, okay? Any liquid though, you can put it in there and you could swallow it down, and immediately what it does, these 3 bitter acids, is it activates a very particular nerve called the vagus nerve. This vagus nerve is the largest cranial nerve that attaches our brain to our gut, the gut-brain axis. We've heard all about that. If you haven't, now you did. And that gets your body into a state of homeostasis. I'm going to start there because I want you to understand, as an herbalist, that is my goal, is to get people's body into that state, because homeostasis is self-healing. That's the way God created our bodies. Our bodies are the best working machines if we give it what we're supposed to. And the fact that he gave the knowledge to a human being to extract this particular extract from this amazing plant, again, not a formula, it's just an extraction that we're finding all the goodness for. When we activate this vagus nerve then in turn activates different parts of the body. One of them in particular is the parasympathetic nervous system. That parasympathetic nervous system is responsible for keeping people's minds right. It gets us out of a state called fright and flight. I'm a horse girl. I'm the holistic cowgirl for a reason. Our horses, our primary goal is to get our horses calm and relaxed at all times so we can ride them and enjoy them. And they're constantly in a state of fright and flight. So getting that parasympathetic nervous system controlled and activated so that we're not in this high state all the time. You're hearing testimony after testimony of people talk about how good they feel, how they're able to focus more, how they're able to create their days in bliss rather than in chaos, how they're able to handle their workmates better and not react in such a loud state, anger. So all of this is because of this parasympathetic nervous system getting activated. We're not stimulating anything unnatural in the body. That is the biggest difference between this and any other weight loss product out there. There's no stimulation. So once you understand this part of it, let's go into more. We're activating different parts of the body, different systems. But what it also does is supports the pituitary gland, the thyroid gland, and the pineal gland, all these glands that are responsible for producing hormones. So then we're activating the CCK hormone, the GLP-1 hormone, the ghrelin, the leptin, the cortisol, the estrogen, the testosterone, all these hormones that play a vital role in our health every single day. And when these certain glands get supported, it's excreting the right hormones at the right particular moment of the day so that your body, again, can feel amazing and you're feeling excited and you're sleeping better and all of the things. So visceral fat, my friends, has been responsible for over 200 big name diseases. And literally it's because of the stored toxins turning into inflammation and all that stuff. What you are going to notice when you get on this particular product is colorless, flavorless. You can add it to any drink. Safe for anybody of any age, does not interact with any medication according to a functional doctor on our team, stated that, but always ask your doctor first. Can't replace any of that. What you're going to notice when you take this beautiful product is that you're going to be sleeping better. You're going to have more energy. You're going to focus better. You're going to be able to do more things throughout the day in a calm state of mind. Your appetite is going to be curved. You're going to feel fuller sooner. You're going to just feel happy. You're just going to go about your day and just like, wow, life is amazing. And your digestive system, because of all the things that it's supported by, is excreting the correct enzymes throughout the day. So you're getting that gut healing that you've always dreamt of. So people are going to the bathroom more regularly, more consistently. They're not running to the bathroom if they used to, but they're going to the bathroom if they never used to.